Let me ask you this. Why do you think that Chicago has become America's largest outdoor shooting range? Do you think it's because of Chicago citizens who have no criminal record, but who have lawfully a gun in their home for protection or perhaps for hunting? Or do you think it's because of a finite group of criminals who have rap sheets as long as King Kong's arm?
Here's a perfect example of Senator John Kennedy buying, selling, and trading his own bullshit in order to defend the outrageous number of gun deaths that we face in America. I guess he's done thinking and praying about the latest innocent person to be killed. So he's running with the Republican theme of characterizing Chicago as the gun capital of the world to protect the gun lobby that pays him to give a big middle finger to his constituents. But Dr. Megan Ranney of the Yale School of Public Health had some inconvenient answers for his miniature brain.
So Mississippi, Louisiana, and Missouri actually have higher firearm death rates. Obviously, there's certain...
What about Chicago?
So I don't live in Chicago. It's not my primary area of research.
You don't have an opinion on that?
I think there's easy access to firearms combined with environmental conditions, lack of great education. There have actually been studies showing that when you green vacant lots and repair abandoned buildings in urban neighborhoods, you see decreases in gunshots, in violence, as well as in stress and depression in the neighborhoods around them.
No disrespect, Doc, but that sounds a lot like word salad to me.
The celebration of stupidity is how we have senators like John Kennedy in office. In any other setting where facts and solutions are being discussed, if someone is given a clear message about how to lessen a problem, and they responded by accusing the thinking person of using a word salad, they'd be laughed out of the room. But in the United States Senate, being a simple-minded idiot is a flex. Now, I've said it before. Some legislators work from a place of trying to prevent gun violence, while others, like Kennedy here, only care about misplaced blame and punishment after more people die, as long as it's your family member that's dead. Because don't forget this.
So it's a horrible, horrible situation, and we're not going to fix it. Criminals are going to be criminals, and my daddy fought in the Second World War, fought in the Pacific, fought the Japanese, and he told me, he said, buddy, he said, if somebody wants to take you out and doesn't mind losing their life, there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do about it.
These Republicans prove it over and over. There's animosity for experts and intelligent people that study these things and come to solutions to lessen the problem. But when being dense gets you more campaign cash from gun manufacturers, experts is a bad word. And issues in need of analysis and action are whittled down to angry, politically driven conclusions based on absolutely nothing.
And by the way, they call it a public health crisis because they want to put supposed experts in charge of disarming you. The Second Amendment in the Bill of Rights is not a public health crisis. What is a public health crisis is the crime rates that are skyrocketing because Democrats keep letting murderers and violent criminals out of jail.
Since gun violence is always high in America, and people like Ted Cruz want to simplify it to Democrats are too soft on crime, what's their excuse then for the years that Republicans control Congress and the White House? They like to claim that crime is always down when they're in office. But why does gun violence always thrive, no matter who is in charge? Like, who cares? Who cares? They don't care. just toss another ridiculous gun-toting line that pundits can't even deliver correctly, despite the fact that they recite them all the damn time.
I'm glad you didn't go there, because you and I both know guns kill a lot of people, but guns actually kill zero. People kill a lot of people. Bad people kill people. Cars don't kill people, and more people die because of auto accidents than gun violence.
Reality has finally found a way to permeate the brains of even some hosts on Fox News. And the stark difference between someone that wants to prevent more murders versus someone that simply doesn't give a damn was on full display when Martha McCallum couldn't fathom the flippant nature of Brian Kilmeade's stance on the issue. Maybe because the Chicago argument doesn't work when the number of suicidal teenagers is on the rise, which also affects the kinds of families that America just can't refuse to show compassion for.
Serious problem going on in this country, and it has many layers to it. But if your child or your family member, she's 28 years old, is upstairs building a bomb in their bedroom,
nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can't, the parents have to do something about it. We can't stop these people. I can't get into millions of houses.
we need to have places where families can turn to when they have no more control over their young person in their family. And yes, we need to raise serious questions about whether this person should be able to purchase these guns.
But here is
you don't think that this person, if you're under the medical care of an emotionally undisturbed person, you should be able to go buy these guns?
Of course but I can't stop it.
Children now, the leading cause of death, children 1 to 19, is guns, is shooting. We have to wake up as a nation. We have been badgered. We are running scared from the constitutional
with the background check
nonsense.
that should come out. If it doesn't come out, there's something wrong with the background check.
I agree.
And if the psychiatrist doesn't report it, I can't make a psychiatrist do their job. I can't make a parent do their job. But going ahead and saying the problem is the gun, I think that's a really short-term
No, nobody's saying
answer.
that, Brian. We're saying it's a number of factors here, but you can't leave the gun out of the picture either.